It's time to stop working harder and build systems that scale your life and business. If you feel like you're working non-stop, but you still don't have time, money, and the freedom that you're craving, this is not a motivation problem. And it's actually not even a discipline problem. What you have, my friend, is a systems problem. And in 2026, the women who are scaling are not the ones who are doing more. This is great news. They are the ones that are building smarter systems that work for them. Today, I'm breaking down for you why women need systems. What are systems and how do you use systems to reclaim your time, grow your business, and finally create freedom? Hi, my name is Sandi Glandt. I'm a high performance productivity coach, mama to two very busy boys, wife, best-selling author, and I'm here today to chat with you all about systems. You should not have to choose between living the life of your dreams and success and your family. I truly believe that you get to have both. But the only way that you get to have both, if you have systems that are working and operating for you even when you're not, when you're out at the soccer game or the ballet or the dance practices. So this only happens when your life and your business are built on systems and not in survival mode. Let's break it down. So here's the truth that most women don't want to hear. You don't need more hustle. So number one, that's good news. And you don't need to have late nights that you're working and adding more to your to-do list. But you do need repeatable systems that remove the pressure from your brain, but allow you to have repeatable progress. What a relief, right? Because without systems, your time just disappears into busy work. The to-dos stack up. It feels like the day and the work is never done. And your income now is dependent upon your energy. And the freedom that you imagined never makes it into your real life. We're going to change all of that today. So let's redefine systems. What are systems? This is a question that I get from prospective clients, from even my clients that are inside the High Performance Academy that haven't yet incorporated systems into their daily lives, into their businesses. So simply put, systems are repeatable ways of doing something that save you time and make you more money and protect your peace and give you more freedom. The beautiful thing about systems is that they create more time, they give you more money, and they create real freedom. I'm talking real freedom that doesn't have you strapped to your computer or to your phone 24 hours a day. So more time puts you in a place where you stop reinventing the wheel every single day. You have repeatable tasks that you know that are going to produce a certain outcome for you. More money because you have a system in place for a scalable business that you know is going to give you a lead system, a sales system, a follow-up system, a delivery system, okay? And without the constant hustle. And then finally, real freedom. Freedom is not doing nothing, right? Freedom is choosing where your time goes, how you're spending your days. Are you with your husband? Are you with your kids? Are you at Pilates? Whatever it is that your heart wants to do and build this big, beautiful life without sacrificing what matters most. That's what freedom is. And the only time and the only way this will happen is when you build systems into your life, both in your business and in your home. So I want to talk to you about why 2026 is different. 2026 is not going to reward the busiest woman in the room. Okay. It's not. We are done being busy. It's going to reward the most structured because with AI and automations and scaling, women with systems will work less and earn more. But you have to know what systems to incorporate, where to incorporate them, how they work with each other, right? How you can build upon every single system that you're setting in place. So women without systems in place are going to feel so much more overwhelmed than they've ever felt before. You might already be feeling the pull and the pressure of this right now because you'll look around and you'll see that other women are building systems to double, triple. I just had a conversation with a client today. She couldn't even believe the biggest month that she had in her business and what she was doing now with the systems that we've put in place. So the real question is, okay, this question's for you. Which woman are you willing to be in 2026? The woman that is burnt out, stressed out with all the to-do lists, or the woman who has the systems in place that gives you time freedom, freedom for your family, freedom for yourself? Which one are you going to be? Comment below and let me know. All right, so before we get into the 3 core systems that every woman needs, I want you to comment below and let me know if you're subscribed to the channel, because every single week we're picking 3 new subscribers to win a copy of Slay Your Way, Slay Your Day, or join us inside the High Performance Academy. So comment below that you've subscribed. I'm so happy that you're here. Share this with another friend that could use the systems, the strategy, and the support to build her business and build the life of her dreams on her terms. Comment below, subscribe to the show. I cannot wait to see you inside. Okay, so let's get into the 3 core systems that every woman needs, okay? If you build nothing else, if you do nothing else, build these 3 systems. Here we go. You ready? System number 1 is your time system. This is a weekly structure that tells you where your time is going instead of wondering where it all went. Did you ever get to the end of the day and you're like, what did I actually do today? Like, what did I accomplish? I know I was busy. I know I was constantly in motion and doing things, but I don't know what I actually got done. Okay, that ends today right here, right now, because number 1, I want you to check out my latest YouTube video that I did right before this that is titled Why Being Busy is Killing Your Business and What to Do Instead. So check that out after this video. But I want to give you an example of a CEO week structure. So personally in my business, I have my Monday through my Fridays laid out like this. My Mondays are my organization and my group coaching days. So this is when we do the High Performance Academy. This is where it's really like the organization of the week, getting everything mapped out, lined out throughout the week with myself and the team. Ladies, can I be real with you? I'm 38. I get Botox. I'm a busy mom, and I do not have time for a 10-step skincare routine. That's why I'm obsessed with Live Beyond. It's a simple 4-step skincare system that actually works. It starts with a purifying cleanser. It removes the day, the makeup, and the mom life chaos, leaving my skin clear and fresh. Then I go to the vitamin C brightening serum. Instant glow even when I've had 0 sleep. Next, I use the hyaluronic restoration cream, a total hydration boost that keeps my skin plump and smooth all day long. And finally, the firming cream. This one's the secret sauce. It visibly tightens, plumps, and renews your skin with the soursop leaf and fruit extracts, the dual peptides, and fruit stem cells. Basically, it helps me stretch those beauty appointments for months. Because as we know, moms deserve skincare that's simple, effective, and makes us feel amazing in our skin. Head to soursopnutrition.com and check out the Live Beyond skincare system. And don't forget, use code SANDY20 for 20% off your purchase. Live Beyond Skincare, aging on your terms. My Tuesday through Thursday is my client delivery. So this is when I'm working one-on-one with my one-on-one clients. And really the team is supporting here in following up with their recordings, with any notes, anything that they need to send in terms of deliverables to the clients. And then my Fridays is my planning, the content. I've always called these Freedom Fridays. So it's the CEO days, the growth days, the partnership days, the content creation days. This is where the difference of the in versus on the business happens. The Monday through Thursday gets to be in the business, where Friday is on the business, the growth, the expansion, the forward thinking. So I want you to build some kind of structure like this into your week. The other example that I want to give you is that The power hour, which is that video that I was just explaining to you about why being busy is killing your business, that will break down exactly what I'm sharing with you right now. So instead of scattered work, instead of not knowing where you're going, what you're doing, you're running your business on a power hour of 60 minutes of intentional focused blocks. Now you can break this down in 20, where it's 20 minutes of lead gen, 20 minutes of follow up, 20 minutes of kind of like visibility and content. You only know what's going to work best for you, but giving yourself this power hour framework, it's going to remove any decision fatigue and protect the work time. Trust me on this. You need this in your business if you're going to sustain and grow. Okay. My clients are doubling, tripling, and beyond their months because they have this framework in place. And I'll tell you this, even when my babies were little and they were both home and I only had like an hour a day to do these outbound and do this power hour, you can do this with even a small window of time, like a 60-minute window of time in your business every single day. Whether it's in 20-minute chunks or a full hour, you can do this. Okay. So this keeps you intentional instead of being reactive and gives you a solid game plan. All right. The second system that should be a non-negotiable in your business is your money system. Now, what is the money system? This sounds great, right? So this is a clear pathway for attracting leads, converting sales, having conversations, increasing your revenue, and it puts you in a mode without having to constantly be launching, right? It gives you a very clear plan to follow. So for example, what is your daily lead flow system? What are you posting? How are you showing up? What are the conversations that you're having in the DMs? What invitations are you extending to give someone an invitation into your program, your product, your service, your course, right? Because leads are now becoming predictable because you're having these conversations. And by the way, tracking every single conversation, tracking every single DM. Again, I was on a call with another client this morning and we were talking about where all her leads are going and organizing them from where they were coming in from, whether it was her lead magnet or it was previous clients, referrals, giving your leads and your follow-up a very clear home base on exactly what the action steps are to follow up and what to do next. So now your leads come predictable and not random. The other great example that I want to give you is an Ascension revenue model. Now, this can be something very simple as a low ticket or going up to your high ticket. So the Ascension model is essentially getting someone into your ecosystem. It could be a lead magnet, it could be a book, it could be an event, it could be a workshop. And then from there, going up the Ascension ladder of your core offer, whether that's your program, your academy, a group coaching program. And then from there, going even deeper with you into something like a mastermind, a retreat, one-on-one coaching, but just getting people into your ecosystem. Again, I was on a call with a client today and we were talking about all of her past clients, but the new clients that she's having these conversations with about getting them into the ecosystem or also your CRM, getting them there so you can continue the conversation. And you're always giving, always come from a place of giving, right? Like, what can you give to that potential client? Even if it's a no for right now, can you give them a gift? Can you give them an offer? Can you give them a ticket to your next event? How can you get them into the ecosystem to build that relationship? Because ladies, that's all sales is having a relationship, having conversations, right? So think of this Ascension revenue model as how can you open up the floodgates? How can you open up the invitation to get in at one of your levels? Entry level offer, your mid tier, and then your high level support. What is that? Map it out. You will always have a clear path for potential clients to come in or current clients to upgrade and continue building and growing with you. All right. And the third core system that every woman needs, and this one is so important, and I believe that this is really, truly overlooked, but one of the systems that can compound so much of your efforts in such a small amount of time. And that is your support system. Okay. So scaling alone is slow. It's lonely. It can be boring. Okay. Scaling in the right room is exponential. Scaling in the right room can double, triple, and beyond your growth in such a small period of time. It opens doors, it opens opportunities and conversations. When you surround yourself with other women who are building and scaling, right? And also, in my opinion, I want to be in a room with women who are valuing their family and their time and their freedom and the other powerhouse women that they are supporting and surrounding themselves with. Okay. The other really important thing that I do not think that we talk about enough is normalizing growth. Okay. Not burnout, not exhaustion, not to-do lists, but normalizing growth. How beautiful. And this is something that I talk about, Jared and I talk about with the boys all the time, is you don't have to be perfect, right? At anything. There's no such thing as perfect. But if you're getting just 1% better every single day and focusing on growth, growth can happen anywhere. Growth can happen in your business. It can happen for you personally. It can happen in different opportunities that you say yes to. Okay. So start to normalize the growth and then start to see who around you has that same mindset. Those are the people that you're going to grow and connect and collaborate with. So, so important. And your environment changes everything. So make sure you're in the right rooms. Make sure you're in the right mentorship, masterminds, retreats. A lot of times women will try and Google their way into information, right? Google and guessing and trying to puzzle piece things together versus getting in the room with someone that can help you with the right information, a clear direction, proven frameworks, and other women who are normalizing success and growth and abundance in real time. That is power. And this collapses years, ladies, of trial and error. Okay. So the other point that I want to share with you about support and why this is one of the core systems that is going to grow you, scale you both in life and business is accountability. Accountability that raises your standards in a way that is so powerful that will not just put pressure on you, but allow you to have accountability with your check-ins about where you are, about what you committed to doing and showing up for and saying yes to and prioritizing, right? Giving yourself measurable goals and people who won't let you quit on yourself. This is so powerful because it's so sad, but we will give up on ourselves. We'll say we're going to go to the gym and then we don't go. We say we're going to eat healthy and then you eat the donut. We say we're going to make the sales calls and then we don't do it. We will quit on ourselves before we quit on someone else, which is insanity. So knowing that, you've got to put yourself around people who will not let you quit on yourself, who are holding you to such a high standard that if you were to tell them you didn't do that thing, not only would you let them down, but then also you're letting yourself down, and you know that you would rather not let them down because it's okay because you can just brush it off and do it tomorrow versus them holding you accountable. Okay. So consistency becomes inevitable when you put yourself in rooms and conversations and in the accountability of others who have high standards where you also have to meet or exceed those standards as well. That is just one of those life growth hacks that is a little bit more than just motivation. It puts you in a room and in an experience where you have to rise to the level. You just force yourself to rise to the level. So all of this to be said, I want you to imagine the next year of your life. So we're in February of 2026 right now. What does next year look like for you? Okay. Are you working fewer hours? Are you making more money? Are you living the life that you want because now you've incorporated the systems into your life? Are you now present with your kids without the guilt that you're not working because you're with the kids or vice versa? Because trust me, that is so, so real. Okay. Your business gets to run with structure and ease and be fully supported so you don't have to be stressed out. And not only that, but the systems are what support you. Okay. Systems is the key to freedom. Systems is the key to success. So if you are ready to stop guessing, and stop working nonstop. And finally, build the systems that are going to give you real time, real money, and real freedom. I'm going to invite you to do something really bold right now. Are you ready? If you're ready, write yes in the comments so I know you're here with me and you are ready to take big, bold action. Okay. So the next step for you is an invitation into the High Performance Academy Mixer. So what is the High Performance Academy Mixer? This is your chance to see what happens, kind of peel back the curtain into what is the High Performance Academy and how are we building the system, strategy, and support to give you this time freedom that we all crave. Okay. So you don't need more on your to-do list. You don't need more information. You don't need more podcasts. You don't need more tools. You need the right information that's going to help you implement and move forward. And that's what the High Performance Academy is going to do. So comment Academy below, and my team and I will reach out to you to get you on the Academy waitlist so you can come and join us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop the link in the description below, and you can sign up right now to join us in the next mixer. I hope to see you there because this is going to give you a little bit more clarity into what we're building, how it works. And not only that, but it's really fun. We do quarterly in-person events that are only for our members. The ladies are always connecting and collaborating and leveling up together. That third core system that I told you, the support system, you will see that above and beyond in the High Performance Academy. So I hope to see you inside. I want you right now to start incorporating these 3 pillars into your life. If you do not have these 3 systems, you need to start building them right now. Okay. The 3 core system every woman needs, because if you do nothing else after this episode, you've got to start implementing your time system. Okay. Number 1, time system. Number 2 is your money system. And number 3 is your support system. Get those in place and watch how fast your money, your year, and your freedom changes. My name is Sandi Glandt. Thank you so much for being here on the Slay Your Day podcast. If you want to go deeper, information is below. And as always, ladies, make sure you go out and slay your day.